Hello everyone, welcome. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I actually go from this to this and then the full render. This video I actually want to make it so that it can be a beginner friendly, unlike my other videos where I just make a speed paint and then just say a few things. Actually do not know what I'm talking about most of the time, so just keep in mind about that. But I'm going to be actually explaining everything that I normally do. So but the focus of this video is to actually end there, since it's a beginner friendly video, but I'm going to go till there. um but the goal is so that you can actually make something like this, since things like anime and stuff, they end it here, although it actually looks a little bit weird here, since I removed the lighting here, and while I was actually drawing it, it was there, and then there's nothing here. But yeah, let's get started. Make sure to like if you like this video, comment, and let's get started. So right here I've prepared a simple sketch to show you what I will actually be doing. So um I'm not the best artist to actually explain this stuff, because to just show how I do it, it's like so when it comes to the head, you actually just have to divide it into equal halves, and then at the top of it, that's where around there, that's where your hairline is going to start, and around there, that's where your eyes are going to actually be, and then you get another line just beneath here. That's where your mouth is actually gonna be. And if you want actually a detailed tutorial on how to draw faces, actually I have that one on my channel, so you could just check it out. And then when it comes to the chest, you just draw an oval like thing, and then it should be around twice the height of the head, and then divide it in half, and then you're going to beneath that one, you just draw another one. This one is going to be actually your pelvis. So, and beneath that is going to be your legs, and just to measure your length, the length of your legs, you could just actually try to get the height, the length from there all the way to there, and then just to make it up, just duplicate that and then make it again. So as you can see, it's not actually that height, but it should be like roughly so. So yeah, that's actually it. So let's for this one, we'll actually not need the legs and stuff, because my character is going to end somewhere here. But I was just showing you how I actually do it. If you want me to do one where the character appears in full, maybe I could do that later. But yeah, so here's actually how I sketched it. And for the hands, you could actually just let's say this is shoulder. So for your hands, you could just extend it to the to the beneath of this oval, and then around here, that's where your elbow is gonna be, and then yeah, it's going to be where the hand is going to be. So you could just measure stuff like that. yeah, I just actually start with my sketch and try to figure out how it will be and stuff. So my sketch is a little bit too rough because I'm not trying to spend much time on it. And then after this basic sketch, I'm just gonna like refine it. And then after I've refined it, I then make my line art. Since for this drawing I actually have a line art, so I'm going to be making a line art. Now that we actually have a line art, I'm actually going to be moving on to coloring. So I've already done this, so I'm going to be showing you how I actually colored. Just to show you what I'll be going through. It's that I'll be going from this line art and then basic colors, but as for the eye, actually I just draw everything together. So yeah, and then after the basic colors, I'm going to be going for basic shadows, and then after that is actually going to be um this. So yeah, for this one so for the basic colors are actually self-explanatory, because we just put down the colors and they should actually make sense on their own. If they don't, there could be a problem, because the drawing should already be looking fine as it is, with the basic colors with no shadows. It should look somewhat decent. So from there we go to our uh, basic shadows and highlights actually. So in order to do that, if I open it, as you can see here, I just have the basic color, which is here, which we already spoke about, and then I have the first shadows, which are these and these. They are actually just the same. The shadows are between this and then this, but then we have also the third shadows, which are going to be the ones which are like between two close spaces, which are way too dark. But for this one, we're just going to be focusing on the shadows and no rendering and stuff. So what I did is just to put all of these together, so that the image could actually look much better. So like in anime, they only stop here actually. Just actually they don't even go for third shadows. They just do the basic color and then one shadow, and then they are done. So the image should actually be fine. It depends on your art style, on and what you want to actually achieve. But for this one, since we're going for rendering, I'm going to be actually going for that. So after putting down these shadows, I'm going to be rendering the image. And then when we're actually done with this first shadow set of shadows and highlights, we're going to head straight to rendering. But before that, I could just talk about the face a little. I say that I actually just use a airbrush to make the little blush effects on the cheeks, and then I also just use the basic round brush to make the lips. And you shouldn't actually be using airbrush a lot, because your drawing look smashy, and it won't be sharp, and we want the image to actually look sharp too. So as for the clothes, I didn't do much actually. It's just the basic color, the base color, and then the first shadow, and then the second shadow. I'm going to be heading for for rendering now. Yeah, for rendering, it's actually going to be a little bit different. It could take forever to actually explain it in this video, unless if you want me to actually explain it, you could leave a comment below and you could let me know. So but I'm just going to explain what I could. So you just have to use different layer modes to actually achieve this. Myself, so I just use mostly like multiply and overlay layers to just achieve the look that I'm looking for. So for the shadows, I just use a multiply layer, and then for the saturations and stuff, and for the lighting, I just make an overlay layer and then color from there and until I achieve the look that I want. And then afterwards, you're going to actually be changing the color of your outline. To do that, you just take your outline and then mask it with another layer and then paint over that. And then after that, actually open another overlay layer which masks everything, and then I sort of color everything on top of everything. So you could actually just merge everything, like you actually have to first duplicate, because you could lose everything. So you could just duplicate your drawing and then merge it and then paint over it with an overlay layer, so that everything could actually look uniform. So like here, here you could see that there's a little bit of a gradient from the face to the hair, which is more or less the same color. So how I did this is just that I had an overlay layer on top of everything, and then I picked a color around the face, and then I just used airbrush to actually put everything here. You could actually see it here, you can actually see it here, and then you can actually see it here, just to put some light into the image. You can also actually see that here I have the actual lighting for where my light source is actually coming from, because it hits there and then here, and then it scatters, and then yeah. And then if you look at this hand, you could see that I actually put some bluish grayish color to just show it a little bit of depth, and that is actually a little bit further from everything else. But yeah, that's actually going to be it. So yeah, that will be it. I'll be ending it there. Otherwise it could actually be way too long. So if you want a video only about rendering, maybe I could make that. But in this video I wanted to actually just focus on getting to yeah. But if you wanna try rendering and stuff, you can actually also go for that. But thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment of what you think and what you want to see in the next video.